Oh shit, I forgot to unmute myself. I do this. Oh god. Let's do it again. Welcome everyone. I hope you're having a great Friday. This Friday is all for reacting to new music. We're gonna be checking out the newest, freshest stuff that's been coming out. I have purposely not listened to anything. So we're just gonna be checking out what sounds cool and oh shit, I forgot to unmute. Okay, let's mute it right here. Jesus Christ, it's Friday. I'm a bit confused, but should be all good. Should be all good. All right, so on to Spotify then. We should have all of the new music here. We're just gonna be starting by checking out. We're gonna be checking out new releases, and for everyone in chat, welcome Mofolk. My bro, you know, you're doing good, I hope. Better than before, because I heard you had gotten sick. Boxer, welcome, and of course Ovsky. So at least there's some people in chat. I'm gonna keep tabs on how many we are here. Let's see now. I'm so bad at this. Jesus. I'm gonna put this on the other side, so perhaps I can do something like this and then this. There we go. Yeah, alright, cool. I have a better idea how to do it. I'm doing better, yeah. Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. So yeah, let's hope that there's some good music to give you some motivation. So we're starting off with Seth Hills with Light. This was teased in his studio. He had a really cool TikTok about it, and I heard the track. It sounded really cool. Some of my friends actually went there. I know that Tomlin was there, Tim Hedlund and Andreas, you know, Tomilo, he was there. He's mostly doing writing stuff, but still he got invited. So let's check out what's new here. Ooh. Off strong, off strong. Okay, okay. Did you just say that you saw a TikTok about it? Yeah, on the it literally came on my For You page. Let me just put my camera in front here. Yeah, I'll show it to you right after we finish listening to it, but it sounds super sick. And let me know if the volumes are okay as well. Ah, this is sick. Very quality for Seth Hills. He can be a bit hit or miss sometimes, but great dude, and yeah, this one is sick. So I'll show you guys the TikTok. It was actually pretty cool content he came up with. If we go on, let me see. I'm not logged in on TikTok on this browser. Please don't. What's your problem with TikTok, Mo? Listen, what I'm literally doing is I'm farming content on streams and then putting it up on TikTok. You could literally be doing the same if you just started live streaming again. Why does this look like art, by the way? What is this?
I've been fucking those and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star. I've been fucking those and popping pills, man, I feel it's like a rock star.
I swear to God, that looked like
every time someone new joins,
like art, but I'll show you this. I hope you're not leaving now, Mo. But it was actually pretty good TikTok for like reactions, like this.
To the studio to listen to my new song Until This Happened.
That voiceover's cringe though. You can see. Yeah, that's Tim, that's Tomilo, and that's Andreas. They're both interning at Stamped. And welcome to the chat, Shivam. I'm sorry, Mo. I had to do this. Let's get back to the music now. What are these emotes, by the way? I don't know. Have fun with them. I think it's good, you know. Let's see. Do we have more people in here now? We have 2, but at least people are watching. Anyways, let's move on. We have September by Hawk. I'm just gonna skip through these. Just wanted to listen to Seth Hill's track a little bit faster, you know.
You remember
I don't like this for Hawk. Like, he used to do like more cooler stuff like this. Or GTA was also really cool. Oh, that like the most overused sound in video games. That one is actually really cool. I'll make my chat a bit bigger. Yeah. And then you also have this one. I think you could like this, Mo. It's called... It was on Laid Back Luke's label. Where is the tune? Am I blind? It's somewhere over here, I swear to God. Juggling. Oh. It's not on Spotify? What happened? Wait. Juggling. It was literally released on Mixmash. Did they take it down? Oh no, it's still here.
Dirty, sexy, dancing, juggling.
Yeah, GTA is good. I think Mo and Olski are gonna like this.
Dirty, sexy, dancing, love me. Swinging, popping, dancing, juggling. Dirty,
That hi-hat, it's just like so short but so good.
Swinging, popping, dancing, juggling, juggling, juggling.
Oh, it's so good. Alright, anyways, moving on. Let's check out the new Thomas Gold. Where's the drop? There's no drop on this. It's just like filtered. Even like popular stuff that I do has more drop than this. Oski says, must be crazy in a club. Yeah. Oh, that lead, yeah. Let's see, Cashew. Cashew is usually pretty good. Oh! Ah! Wait, this is sick! What the hell? Oh my god, this is so good! Cashew, my guy, coming out with a new banger. Like, it's so nice how the vocal goes into the drop. Like, this moment live would be so goddamn sick. Nah, this is going into my playlist. Let's see, where's my current Inspo playlist? Inspo March. You go right in there. Nice. Oh my god, this track. Skip. Transmission Armor Beer remix. This could be good. Oh. This is actually sick. I love this kind of trancey stuff. So Armin would do something like this live. If I zoom out, you'll see. Yo, G, welcome. This is sick. Would I add this to my playlist? I don't know. Baby Again by Fred against Skrillex and Fortet. I didn't expect this song to come out. Oh, this was the one they were playing at MSG. Right. I bet this would be sick like an arena, but I cannot feel this right now. Okay, so actually, the next track I reacted to on stream on Wednesday, I think, and it was called Revolution. So we'll check it out.
A revolution!
I stand by the statement that those like ARP, like vocal thingies, they sound really like Armin van Buuren.
Generation.
And what are you starting a revolution about? I'm really curious. What does chat think here? Because we actually have some qualified people to talk about, I don't know, philosophy or what would the world need a revolution for even right now? I think the world, I mean, I don't want to get into politics, but like in the West at least, the world is fine, but we do have some wars going on here and there, which I'm not going to discuss because then we're going to get demonetized.
Youngsters that would find a way with their hands to feel the summer unity, love, a revolution.
So I'm not sure about the mix here. Future Rave Revolution? I think that's actually a valid thing, but this is techno, so I don't know. Ray Volpe. There we go. It's gonna be his melodic stuff because this is on Ophelia. See, I was right. Oh, there should be a way I could zoom in here as well. Wasn't it like... Wait, I'll check it on my Discord because I literally said this to Madzy. There we go. See? I hope OBS doesn't get fucked by this. If I zoom in like here. Or if it's just me. Could you guys see the zoom in? I didn't really enjoy this from Ray Volpe, not his best stuff, but he's super sick live. His Rampage set was really good. Nothing W.
This is Tricky Disco. This is Tricky Disco. This is Tricky Disco.
George asks, have I heard Modus? What's Modus? That's... I mean, it's alright. There we go! Oh, about time someone is gonna remix this. But if this remix is bad, then yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wait, Future House Cloud got an NCT remix on Going Hard? Well, interesting. I love NCT, by the way. If you want to get into drum bass, these guys are super good. Mo, if you're still in the stream, listen to this one. This is one of the most underrated songs of this year. sick. We have the Cakes Fi album. I'll check it out off stream. So Modus is an artist on Rushdown. The color bass label from Chime. He makes some insane cinematic electronic stuff. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'm gonna check it out after the stream. I'm gonna note that down. Oh, this is sick. This is more like deep house, but it has that bass. I don't know if it. I think it was Cascade that added it because it sounds like slap house. I think deadmau5 wouldn't ever let that go through, but somehow it did. Maybe it's just one of the songs, because some of the stuff on the album is really sick. Like this. I think Escape is still my favorite song from them. But I think Bright Lights can have a really good remix. But it sounds also like I heard it before. Alright, new Ombos then. It's actually funny. When I used to work at House Nation, I was in touch with this guy from a label called Youth Energy. And he actually pitched me Obo stuff that I actually uploaded then. And now he's blown up. It's fun to see. Woo! I think the idea is really good here. If this would be turned into techno, I think it could sound cool. Or if the sounds were just like a bit different with like terms of space and like the feel of it, I think the techno vibe isn't preserved as much, but it was like a really hard thing to do, I think. Also, you can hear a lot of phasing going on. I don't know how the musical free domain artists cannot hear this stuff and then they decline all of my demos, you know? Something like that. Anyways. Happy Revolution Alex Rosa remix. I've heard this one. This is like pretty future housey.
It's the happy revolution. It's the happy revolution. It's the happy revolution.
Okay, okay. Okay, so we had Revolution before. Now we have a Happy Revolution today. Interesting, interesting. Alex Dursa is a mate of mine, by the way. Like, we go way back. He's pretty big now in Sweden. 944k monthly. Happy for the guy. It's cool, but not my kind of jam, you know? Oh! La Bomba! This should be good. By the way, if you see touching my cable right here, it's because I think I need to change the contacts for this, because they were hard to find for these headphones especially, and these are like second-party contacts that like connect into the headphones and they're not as good. I'm using these headphones as well because of the fact that they're really good and they tell me exactly what's going on in the mix. Oh! That synth stab right there was really nasty. Oh! Nice. Oh, that chord change. Nice. The vocals are really nice as well. I like them. So I don't know if you listen to a lot of techno, but I think the vibe, you can hear it's way more clearer than an own boss track. So yeah, it's nice. Rios, haven't heard that name in a while. Really solid for Progressive House. Okay, Moti. Are you gonna bring us a banger, or are you gonna bring us something okay? This is the question with Moti. He'll either bring something okay, or he'll bring us a banger. That's the deal with Moti. So which is it gonna be? I like this already. The idea is creative. Can you hear that percussion on the right side as well, I think? Yeah, it is the right side. The vocal is super nice as well. She worked with like Camel Fat, Frederick Don and those guys. Sounds really cool. Oh! I think with a remix this will sound really good, because I love the vocal, I love the idea. It's really good. Nice one. I'm actually gonna add this to my playlist because I like it so much. Maybe remix it. Who knows? Ooh! Solid live stuff. Definitely some Monster Cat Rampage stuff. Bonk, skip. This is the new Milo Champions scheme.
Lord, gotta let me and my people go.
Oh! This is super sick! Wow! I love this. Let's check it out, like imagine a pre-party, you're all having drinks and this jammer comes on, like.
Let the world worry me.
I like this. Frederick Don, good job. Is this a new long story short track? No, it came out on the 3rd of March. I've already heard this. This is also old. We need to hear the new music. Is this new? No, this is also old. What the hell? Alright, so let's go to Reddit EDM. This is also one of my sources that I used to use when I search for music. New EDM this week. Yes, 18 hours ago. Cool. We already checked out this one. What's this? Slap House. Odessa. This is so R&B. This is like the live concert stuff. This is dope though.
You know it's only in the night the
Oh!
freaks come out. And only in the night the freaks come out. Natural. Supernatural. Everybody, it's supernatural. It's supernatural.
It's okay. I liked the idea when it came
You
in.
know it's only in the night the freaks.
It reminded me of like the Myth of Nick stuff. And for the new ones in the stream, Sword Records, yo, welcome. All right, New Griffin. It's tropical. I think this could be nice to listen to the train, like something like that. Oh, this is nice.
I'm not crazy to believe that you're with someone
Vocal comping is solid.
But we'll never see it if we pulled apart. When the lights go up and everyone is trying to make it home, will you take my hand and lead me through the dark?
Nice. Sounds good. What is this? There's some nice ideas, but like the mix is so half-baked. When will we stop remaking the same song like 10 times?
Tonight I won't be crying on the dance floor. I ain't got no time for no more sad songs. So let's raise a glass to all the
I see some Swedish names in here. If you're Swedish and you do this kind of stuff, please stop. Just for my sake, make some good music instead. You have all the songwriting talent here. And make good music for us producers. We want your vocals. We don't want to pay like crazy fees, but we will make great songs. We will do. And you won't have to do this kind of stuff. You won't get, but well, it's business. It's business. I understand.
last ones. But I won't be crying on the
And it's slap house as well. With like a tech house loop. You couldn't get more generic than this, buddy. But it's well produced. I mean, good job, Soundfeld, Jonas Blue, and Endless Summer, Violet Days, and all of the other people in the track. Labels love it, though. Yeah, they do, but they also love a lot of, like, original stuff. I'll just switch over here a little quick, and I'll tell you something about labels that I discovered recently. Spotify, too. Yeah, here's the problem. If Spotify likes it, the labels will like it too. If there's some way to push the music and make more money, of course there's going to be incentive for the labels to work with that. But you can make unique stuff, guys. So listen. You can make unique stuff, but it has to be way higher quality. And a lot of people don't have the patience to create something really good, in a way. I feel like it's more so to do with, how should I say it? Trying to think about it. Like, a lot of producers don't have the patience to bring their unique stuff to the next level. In my opinion, I think also the producers in the chat would agree with me. Music is a constant process. You can never, like, really become, you know, the best at it. There is no the best at music. You just get better and better and better. And you do that for your whole career, you know? Of course you can perfect the sound, but I don't believe in perfectionism anymore. I used to do that before because I thought that, okay, so I can be the best. But the best is also a really subjective question, I think. So yeah, if you want to do your unique stuff, just make sure to do enough research about, you know, how you can make it happen. If you guys want to land on Stamped, everyone can do it. Even I have been in talks with the guys right now about it, so... it's all about patience, working hard on your music, and also being a bit smart, you know, use your brain a bit. When you use 100% of your brain, you'll achieve the stuff that you never believed in. So, believe in yourself, use 100% of the brain, and, you know, just talk to people. Talk to your fellow producers. Something really important that I also learned about the music industry is the artists that have the power. Guys, so labels, of course, they will be the ones who stand in the way of you, like, getting fame or achieving your goals. But at the same time, artists have the power to put you in front of the labels, to make the labels believe in you. And if you constantly deliver, this is also something that Modi said, is that he really believes in the artists that constantly deliver the music and can bring a quality constantly. They don't, like, fluctuate, like, oh, here's a good track, here's a bad track, here's a good track. Like, this doesn't work. You have to kind of, like, get a consistent line. It's better to, like, be, like, on the high mid-range than be high and then low and the high and the low. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents, I think, on perfectionism. Money. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's needed in the music industry, but and the labels are incentivized by it. Good morning, Tamlin. Did your test go well? And welcome to the chat, Karta. I'll see if I can make you a mod, because you're my mod on Discord server. You're now, I think, head mod. I know. Yeah, cool. So you can moderate the chat if anything happens here. Nice. Let's move on and check out the new Morgan Page track. This can be really generic, but I haven't heard it, so let's go. How does an artist earn the money, was the question. You have to be smart. It's honestly all about it. Because me and Jesper did an analysis on this the other day. And we came up with the fact that what's really important is for you to diversify your income. You have to work as a company. Nope, it didn't go well, but I have Swedish now and I can watch you stream. Nice. Alright, let's go. So we're checking out some new music. Isn't this the second cover of What Is Love we heard today? It is, right? Telecast used to be really good. Like, they still have written a lot of good songs. Like this one. This is the one I supported. Vernon Million. Went viral on TikTok, got big on YouTube, and I had a little part in it, so I'm happy about it. Like, even if this is Slap House, this is like super well produced. Keep in mind that this is more than 3 years old at this point as well, so at the time I really loved it. I'm not smart, help. Yeah, call me after I'm done with the stream and we'll think about some stuff. This is cool. Woo! What? What's happening here? This is cool. Nice. This is a ride and a half. Oh, the second drop is sick. Alright, I'm gonna skip over some stuff because we have to make sure we listen to all the good stuff. Oh! Those drums, man. Sylvan King is on a new level. But I bet he could do them better. He just has to work with more metal producers, I think. And then he could, like, improve those drums. Oh, good music. You're offline. Sorry guys, I think the stream crashed for a second. Let me know if it's still all okay. Can you please type in chat? Please drop a message if everything's okay. I'm gonna keep on listening to this. Cool, alright, nice, nice. Oh! When I saw Sylvan King at what's it called, Ultra. He was so sick. New Chime as well. Let's check it out. Woo. I think this will be something that Mo is gonna like. It wasn't my Spotify card, it was my, what's it called? Internet just like turned off and turned on. What is this? NCS music? Mod check? This is like Complexure from like 2013. The melody is very hard to follow on this, but it's cool. Alright, new eliminate, guys. Let's buckle up and go for a ride. What has our good friend from the US brought to us? Let's check it out. It's on Bass Rush as well. Oh! He just put it on like a major chord? Oh, it's an interval, yeah. And then he put it in the A! Or no, like high D. And then back to F sharp. Wow. Another fake out. Two fake outs. Ah, this is sick.
Oh shit, it's dubstep.
Oh, that's too good. Like, but he did like here. Wait, listen. He just put like the test tone that's also used for like when you swear. If he put like, let's say a swear word in there, it would just be perfectionism. It would be 10 out of 10. But for this, 9 out of 5, 9.5 out of 10. Oh, what? What? And you drop eliminate. Woo! Wait, we're not done. Yeah. Sick. Alright, let's move on quickly. Bensley. This is cool. Anyone else we recognize here? Just Stone? This is cool for like referencing commercial stuff. Wesley as well. Alright, let's check out the recommendation by the mod. We had Madzi and Joixon. Let's check that out. Flow. Yeah, Eliminate went all out for this. Yo, welcome, Kim. How's Japan? I don't like the mix of the first lead at all. But the second part is cool. And what was that sidechain, bro? I'm only critical as a friend. Like, that could have been sidechain at least, because I can hear the sub and the bass clashing over there. But yeah, like, sounds solid. Let's see other mode recommendations. We already checked out Seth Hills. That one was sick. You gotta show me love. Alright. Other, like, I also check hot new EDM. And new Music Friday Dance, and then we should be done. Hot new EDM. Is that on the playlist anymore? Alright, let's check out new Music Friday Dance. Let's see if there's any names. Snake Hips. Ooh! This is sick. This is actually like R&B done well with house. Max with If. This sounds like he recorded vocal and he really needed to go shitting, so it's pretty funny. Like, it's like a lot of twang in it. But it's like mixed with the normal voice. I can't even do that. This would sound so sick live. Ooh. Woo! The hi-hat as well. This is too techno for me. I like this. Unity and Valentino Khan. This one is sick, I think. I'm always surprised by how Valentino Khan reinvents the sound. Like, I really liked how he did it in Moss Crazy. Like with this record. And also Tidal Wave. And Tidal Wave. This one's really good. And then listen to the pre-drop. It's so good. Also, new Tommy Trash. Not my favorite Phantom. It's good. Oh, but what? Wait, what's this? These guys sound like, or this girl, yeah, these two. House Music Energy. Is she doing like vocals? I'm gonna follow her. She's like, I really like the vocals. They sound like a bit of like Iconopop. Let's see. There was something else. Yeah, some of the Tommy Trash stuff I didn't like. Okay, new Ender. Woof! Fat! Feel like I'm in a mosque right now. But that's not really true. It's mantra, so it's more like Indian. So sorry if I said that, and if I offended anyone. At Ender makes super sick stuff. Cool. Freak on. Oh, I remember this one. This is actually a good cover. Good warm-up stuff. Oh, that's such a sick pre-drop as well. Would go off live. Yeah, I'll check the Joel McIntosh one as soon as we're done with this playlist. This doesn't sound like him and Beck at all. I want to make these dance moves when I listen to this. It's like they're trying to attempt to make anime music, but they don't understand anything about it. They just see Nightcore, and then they try to do it. Sounds kind of like this.
I'm losing no sleep over you. Feelings change so fast. I'm losing no sleep over. I'm losing no sleep over you.
This is super sick. It's like, what are these guys? Faithless. Alright.
So I must emphasize it. Track a pause.
Alto nose. This is sick. Not the music I would listen to.
I don't want
Mr. Jam?
Cause nothing else matters. Street music. Nothing else matters but the music.
Wait, isn't this the track we heard like before? Which one was it? This one.
I'm losing
It is, right? Or Ellipso.
Of the time. I can't.
My vibe bounced by CLMD. Let's see if this is cool. I think the production is cool, but I hate the songwriting. Scandinavians would love this, but I just can't listen to it. Renner's on world. Okay, let's buckle in for some like tripping on drugs techno. Keine Liebe, keine Rave. What does that translate to? German people, please help me out. Anyone else we recognize here? Major Laser. Troy Boy. This will be good. It's so minimal, but so good. Did he say Yalla? Yeah, nice. Love this. The Arabic vibe nailed down to a T. Mala. Sick. Yeah, we already checked this out. Vivid. He's a hard grinder. I like some of the stuff he did. He did like a remix last year that I played in my 101 tracklist mix. You should check out Seth's new song. Buddy, which ones were you in the video? Because I saw it on TikTok. Let's see, where is it? This one was really cool from Vivid.
Giddy up and go, man, different.
And that was this one was good. This is sick. Woo! Like those little perks in the background as well. Wow. Alright, getting sidetracked. We have to check out Sippy. What's this? Woo! This is so good. Okay, you recommended the new Joel McIntosh EP. Yeah, did you get to discuss any music with him? Because I know that Tim and Andreas, which are my mates, were there and they were included in the video. They were pretty cool. They got to talk to Seth a bit about like music and such. Let me also move this a bit up. Let's check out the Joel McIntosh EP. Let's see where we put my camera. Put it somewhere here, I think.
It's okay, I can find my way.
It was on the Kirby label. Sick! I'm so happy to get see that guy succeed. Isn't this like an ARP? Like from like a patch, but it's cool. It's cool. You can hear that this guy's trying, and he's getting some success with it. So props to him. This is dope. Shame it's not getting more streams. Cool EP. I liked this track, the second one. Oh! What? Okay, now I'm listening. That crash fill? Insane. When you're trying this stuff, I can hear that. Now I'm listening. Now I'm paying attention to you. Because you're not using the standard like, oh, Kashmir Vengeance, splice fills. You're using a... It actually fits with the music. And this is what the big guys are doing, you know? If you listen, I re-listened to my set from Armada Invites last night, and I heard this track there, which was Hannah Once. And she did this record called Oh Really? It's like, oh really? This one.
What's up?
There's some like crash fills here somewhere. You can hear that the groove is like kind of swinged, but she does it like on the straight beat. I found it that it doesn't clash with the groove at all, and it sounds good in the context. Let's see what the chat is saying. Stream bugging. Let me see. Is it still bugging? Can you let me know, Karta? Let me check what's happening. Oh, it just froze. On the straight beat. I found it that it doesn't clash with the groove at all, and it sounds good in the context. Let's see what the chat is saying. Stream bugging. It should be alright now. It's working for me. So if anybody else has the same issue, just let me know in chat. Okay, so that should be it for that. I was thinking we go do some production stuff. So I'm gonna open up Studio One. We got very inspired today, I think, to do like a lot of new stuff. So let's see what we do. So yeah, I'm gonna change the title of the stream just so that everything's up to date. Let's see now. And I'm gonna also open up OBS here. It's fine. Yeah. See what I mean? Like when you can double check stuff like that, then you are in full control. So let's change the title. Making music. Making music for a while. So I'll check what track I can actually work on. It was bugging before. Ah, I see. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'm just opening up the stream. I'm gonna put on the loop, like right here. Let me know if it's in good volume. And I'm gonna mute the desktop audio, so you don't hear anything like if I can or cannot show it. Let's see. Let me readjust it so that it's on the right size, and we can see. Also, I gotta go to class now. See everyone. All right, see ya, Karda. Tumlin, do you want to do the modding? Just so that there's someone in the stream. You're all our guys super nice, so I just want to make sure that I trust the good mods right now, because we're only like 3 people watching, and it's really intimate. All right, so let's see, Gunther. What do I want to finish? I made a lot of stuff, and there's some stuff that I have to finish, but that is confidential. But there's some stuff I can actually work on. You know what? Stream, let's finish a track together. I think this should work. I'm just gonna put up my the right sound driver, and I hope my Studio One project won't crash with this, because it's almost finished. Question: do you like Monster, and then what's your favorite flavor? So the funny thing about Monster is that I never used to like it. I used to drink energy drinks, and at the time, like if I do occasionally drink it, it's Celsius. They have a taste called frozen berry, and it's super good. It's like top tier quality. Okay, so project songs. Let's see, where is that song? Isn't it called like? Okay, because it's sounding a bit too slap housey right now. I can be a bit more for sure. Cool, I'll make you a mod. Cool, added you as a moderator. Let's see now. Oh my god, no, that's not the record. I also have to work on a mix today, but that's confidential stuff once again. Collab Alex Crindo. No. Let's see. I'm trying to find a project. What it was called. What was even the song called? Oh, there we go. I'll find it like in just a second. Alright, let's see if this project runs, and if it can be run on stream, and if my computer just doesn't die. So, what's going on, everyone? Do we have 3 people in chat right now? So let me know, like, what you're kind of up to, how's your morning been, and all of that. I know that Tomlin's in class, but I want to know about other people as well. Like, what's up in everybody's lives. Contact files are not working. Okay. I might have to restart the project. Oh, I have the wrong file, wrong hard drive. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna disable the camera. Alright, let's find the right hard drive. It's right up here. Browse for folder. Okay, we should be right about back now. There we go. So cool. Yeah, I'm gonna put this hard drive here. Didn't get detected? What's going on? Why can it not detect the right hard drive? Browse for folder. Yeah, now it detects it. Cool. Contact. And what library is it? Ignore this time. Let's restart the project. Because, yeah, the contact didn't load. But it should be running. It doesn't take that much CPU. No. Vocal record. 2 weeks ago, I worked on it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool track. We'll just see if it can run on this computer. I have some stuff I have to fix on it, and I also want to bring up some elements more into the front, all of that, and get some opinions from you that are in chat right now. We have 2 people, so this works out perfectly. Okay. Here's a project for it. I started in Latvia last year and like produced it up. This is kind of how it sounds right now.
Shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. You and I. You and I. The sky is falling. Dum dum da da. Dum dum da da. Dum da da. Dum dum da da. Dum dum. The sky is falling. Dum dum da da. Dum dum da da. Dum da da. Dum dum da da. You safe and sound.
So right now the problem with the mix is this part. This part is way too busy. And also maybe something to like give some sauce to the second part. So we'll bring these elements down by like 5 dB, I think. Because they sounded, I checked this out on big speakers and they sound like too loud. Now I can't hear this at all. Amazing. I'm a Moreno. Slap House is dead now. Yeah, I agree, but it's like some artists are still doing it. So we'll listen to what elements are like missing some volume or which are too loud. This one is good volume. I think this can be a bit higher in volume. Oh, I hear some stuff in the mix that should be fixed. Let's see. This should be somehow more in front of the mix, so let's see what's happening. I think some stuff is not managed right here with the leads and they need to be louder in the mix. Because this is like a part of the... Right, we got some comments. For the second part, what if you try to add some sound that's really not meant in the genre, more like synthwave-ish thing? We can try, but I don't want to make it too busy, because we do have... Maybe we can change one of the atmospheres or something. See, that's a problem with, like, producers. They'll say, like, oh, let's add more stuff. And I think the idea is really cool, but it has to be executed in the right way to work and to be able to sound good on the highest level. Let's see how this one. I think there's some frequencies clashing between these two, so we'll do some EQing. There's no EQ on this as well, which is a bit concerning, but we'll check what frequencies are kind of clashing between the two. Alright, so we've got one fab filter over here. We'll just open it like this, make them a bit smaller. And let's see. Okay. So I gave my 2 cents at least on like stuff to do. You're splitting straight facts, I agree. Yeah, good that you're noticing it, because there are ways to fix these problems. So I'll show you how to fix this problem. First of all, we'll make this like This is extra large, so we'll make it large. And make it so that you can also see the EQ. And then let's go to the other element, which is this. Open up the EQ right here, and we'll check for problems. Maybe we'll make them even smaller. Like medium? Yeah, medium. Nice. So I wanted to make this one medium as well, just so we can see them both side by side and you can see what I'm doing. So which element is which? This is the second element, right? So this element is going around like 275, and we want this to also have presence in 500. So let's see what happens. I think this is way more clearer now. Without the EQs, I'll show you how it sounds like. Without. It's a bit like busy. And then we can maybe remove some from like... Make the high... This will like... This sounds way better now already. So let's listen to the mix. This is also routed to a lot of effects, so let's see. Return. Oh yeah, it's triggering all of the returns, so maybe we turn down the reverb a bit. And put the vocal a bit more behind. And do some cool stuff with the leads, just so it stands out a bit more. So, first of all, we'll find the vocals, which should be somewhere... Is this the vocals? No, this is like... This is the bass line, and the vocals we have over here. So we'll just turn them down with some volume automation. So we'll just make sure we have 2 points here, and we'll be able to later like replace that. This already sounds super much better. Like, you can actually distinctly hear each element, which I like. So we'll see what kind of cool lead we can find for the second part. I'm thinking it has to have like a bit of character, and if I want character, I usually go to what's it called? Is this bus too busy? I don't think so. So we'll add Aspire 1.5. Cool. And then we'll see how it sounds with all of the other effects. We just want like the high end, the weird kind of stuff. Okay, cool. And then we'll listen to this all together. Is this routed right? Cool, yeah. We'll see if we can find and how it's like MIDI. We can make it like a bit shorter later, but let's listen to Flux. I like the idea of this. This adds some like good tonal character. Alright. So we want to first of all remove everything from here. There are also some other problems with the preset. What is this now doing here? Not supposed to be here. Neither here. Cool. What did Tomlin say? I'm not gonna stop adding a ton of stuff in my music. I like the combination of simple into complex stuff, then it gets treated in one sound. Yeah, I do agree. What I don't agree with is that you, like, you make your, like, if you add a lot of stuff to your music, you have to be aware of the space. Like, how should I put this right? So you have a room, right? Let's say you have my room, my apartment. We have 20 square meters. if you're gonna put too much stuff on it, at some point you're not gonna be able to move, and you're gonna start noticing that. And it's this kind of stuff that the bigger producers and the bigger labels are speaking about. So if you want to get signed, it's like, yeah, you gotta make some hard decisions, and decisions are also good to take. So, anyways. Okay. I can hear this like frequency. And we can make the ADSR a bit like quicker. And then add some weird plugin stuff to it. I do have my secret black magic chain. You want that new synth to stand out. No, so my idea is for it to like provide some coolness to the whole sound, because we do have some coolness here. Like with this. It's the most random virus preset, if I'll show you like right this like. It sounds so random, but it fits well and it adds some like characteristics. I just want to add more characteristics. What's good? Okay, cool. Nice to have you on. Welcome everyone. We have 8 viewers right now. Looks like the producing content is going well. So, anyways, as I was saying, this lead or this layer needs a lot of character to it. So we'll add it systematically. We'll think about, okay, so what is that character? Right, it's Rift. What do we have to be careful about Rift? Yes, stereo. So we'll just go through some presets, find something we like, and then we're systematically going to work with the problems, because we're already in the mixing stage and we're adding this. Welcome the new people in chat, Tom Apex, Distrion, welcome. I'm happy to see you guys here. By the way, Distrion, did you see the NCS chat earlier, like yesterday? Somebody stole our song. I can actually show you this. Let's see if it's still up. So, give me a sec. Let's open up what happened here. What's up, new viewers? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, thank you, mods, for welcoming everyone. So, this was something that Björn from Mountain Records sent over to me. And these guys were proper delusional. Oh, it got taken down. But listen to this. Like, let's see if the other NCS stuff is still on here. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna check it. Oh, yeah. So, they... yeah, they took it down. But they still have the Clark's ripoff on here. Like, listen. Look at this. This is just Shakedown by Clark's. They just literally downloaded it from the NCS database and used it. Don't understand why people do it like that. I think I could do like Studio One, and it's... yeah, you see more stuff here. Yeah, the chat is on the right side. Cool. We'll find the right preset. Let's adjust the delay a bit. Who's messaging me on Discord? Oh yeah, send link. Let me see. I do have it on my Discord server. A mate of mine is gonna join. Let me see. And I think the admin messaged that I could drop it here. Cool. We might have some more people joining us while I make music. Yeah, this sounds cool to me. I'm just gonna check this in mono, and check this before this in mono. I'm actually fully convinced to make this in mono. We'll add the stereo stuff later, and we'll manage it like in a good way, so that it doesn't clog up our mix. Yeah, there's 2 voices. We'll put it at 1, 1, 1, and now something's adding stereo. I'm not sure what. Maybe it's the phaser. There we go. one-on-one mono, and then we can add rift. I'm fine with it being like that, so we'll add some mid-side processing just to make sure that it's like good, and then we'll check it with the whole track. Mid-side converter, add it afterwards, and we'll just make sure that everything's right over here. Oh, what the fuck did I try to do here? This is not the right one. I tried to build my own from my knowledge. Then, well, stealing someone's music is like buying cola and then eating the can because you love it so much. It's so true, though. Alright, so. Also, my camera kind of went off. So we'll find the right mid-side processor, which should be in this MS transform. Yeah, there we go. And with this one, what we can do is that we can literally solo the sides, so you'll hear it right here. So like this. And we can make this like signal way cleaner. And let's make the mono signal as well like a bit better because it has some like nasty frequencies. And I want to make it a bit more snappy, so we add transient designer from SPL on it. We'll also add the KHZ one just so, and then we'll compress it a bit so that we get it like in a steady volume. Or we might just try using the transient shaper. There we go. We might just try using the KS one. And now listen to them both. After we add maybe like a camel crusher and then EQ at the end, it'll sound so good. And this is fully in mono, by the way. I think this should fit. Check. Now let's check it with it in context. Oh, it sounds so good. Like, listen without. Sounds like it's missing something, and then we'll add the same sidechain on it. Wow. Now let's listen to it. Sounds so good in the mix. So let's see what we can do with the kick, because I want to make maybe the kick a bit more interesting, because right now it sounds like this, which is cool, but it's like could sound even cooler. So maybe if we duplicate it or add a new layer to it, we'll make it like, we'll just remove all of the processing so that it's like not affecting anything in the track. Disable all or like remove all. Cool. So we have the initial sample. We'll maybe shorten it down with LFO tool. And we'll check on what's going on here. Okay, so we want to do something like this. And maybe not as much as the transient because we're quite happy with it. Because we want to just have this like in a really interesting way rift. We got some new comments in here. Ayo, that's a huge difference. Can you can I listen to what you made so far? Yeah, I'll play it in a second. All right, so going back then. Let's see, beat damage. Kind of like this. also add some atmosphere stuff, but we can like and also like let's listen to mono. Okay, so there's some frequencies flashing, so we'll check out which ones those are. I think they're out of phase, so let's check with let's render out this processing and we'll check on what's not in phase really. In the meanwhile, I'll check on what's happening in chat. What do you think about the song, the guys who were in earlier? I'll show the whole thing as soon as I fix the kick. Because it's like, this one is a bit like slap housey, but it's still like very cool. Like I was really trying really hard to like make this sound like cool. Okay, so let's check on what's happening here. These are like, oh yeah, it's a bit offset in some parts, like right here. But like afterwards, it's not offset. So maybe if we do some trickery with phase, because right here they go into phase again. So if we just like line them up perfectly, let's see what happens. Yeah, we have to, like with this phase stuff, you have to be really, really careful. Let's see. AAC, they go out of phase for like 1 frame, but I think that should be fine. Let's listen to it. Does this not make it any difference at all? Is there something else happening that I'm not aware of? Yeah, this stuff. We'll try flipping the phase. Let's see. Because this sounds really like off in a way. This sounds way better. Cool, then it was the phase that was a problem. Also, when you fix the phase, it also adds like a nice transient to it, which I really like. So we'll just duplicate it. Ever played Phasmophobia? I think I've done it like once in my life and I get scared to death. So I should still have it on my Steam, but I don't have all of my Steam games installed here. Also, we can try some cool kick stuff later on because I've sidechained the whole project in a way where it should work. Let's listen to it now. Maybe a bit of saturator. Let's see her. Very low. Or maybe just on the high end. Let's see. And then we drive it like 8 harder and maybe add some color. Let's hear it without. I like this. Alright, let me show you the track from the
I
start.
can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. You and I. You and I. The sky is falling. Dum dum da da. Dum dum da da dum da da. Dum dum da da. Dum dum. The sky is falling. Dum dum da da. Dum dum da da dum da da. Dum dum da da. You safe and sound.
These can also be a bit tighter, so we'll see if transient shaping can help with that. I Actually, it sounds better in the mix without the transient. Let's see. Oops. Not a fan of horror games. I love it. And I wasn't a fan, but I think I might become in the future. Oops, what if... especially when... But, like, I like this way more, like, without these two. Let me save this, like, real quick. There's still some frequencies clashing here, especially like lower ones. And they're kind of phasing with the other ones. Mixed tool. Let's try phasing shifting these. I think this sounds better. Let's try adding some. Isn't this vocal from that JS card pack? Let me check. No, I don't think so. This is let me see which pack this is from, because it should be in my splice folder somewhere. We'll check from what pack this is from. No, and just splice, because this should be somewhere over here. Okay, so it'll probably show up on splice. Let me check this. What vocal is this from? Because I usually search for this. This is the Pop Deep House pack from Dropgun Samples. There you go, guys. It's Dropgun Samples doing this. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be right back. I think I'm gonna get some water and such. So hang out in the stream, and I'm gonna be right back. And we're back. Alright. So. I think if I do this. The live stream loop should be off. And if I turn it on like this. Yep, that works. Cool. Alright, so let's get back into the production. I saw you guys talking about the horror game in Stockholm. I haven't heard about it. So, getting back into it. I wanted to add like some kind of cool thing here, and then I want to replace the strings over here. Because these sound like kind of meh. Maybe also like... Also removing them right before could work. Like something like this. And then just add other strings. So let's fix that first. And also give me a sec. I'll be right back. So we're gonna be adding, I think something from Contact, something really good. These, maybe we'll even work on this part a bit more. Since my sound right now, how I would describe it is being like very classical influenced. So let's go to here and get, first of all, session strings, wherever we have those. Let me see now. I'm not sure if I have them here, but we'll add this and we'll add legato. I think this will add this to a new level, and then I have some stock stuff from Studio One. We go to PreSonus and we go into presents, contemporary strings, big string section. I think, yeah. Maybe adding them in staccato could be cool. I think some... Let's see. Oh, this could be cool. Dun 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 dun, like something like that. Let's hear it. No, it's better. It all has to work around the vocal and sound good in context. So let's try to add chords to these. Oh, that chord is sick. Oh, that's sick. I don't really like the... maybe I can use a MIDI trigger and make sure that all of the notes are like. And I only want this to be triggered once, so we'll select a shaper box, and I'll show you guys. Me and Jesper discussed about this. No sound. Oh, I forgot about it. So I was working on this whole time. Good that you reminded me. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm working on this loop right now and trying to get it sounding good. What I did is that I had these strings. And I thought they sounded way too like... in Swedish we have this word called på. That basically means that, you know, it sounded a bit like too much in the context. But like this I like. And so what we're going to be doing now is just getting MIDI notes for each like movement with each movement here. Yeah, something like this, and then we just put it to one key. So we go to transpose, and this is a trick I use all of the time to make bass lines out of melodies, or if I have like some chord I'm building, you can also use this. But idea is now we have a shaper box 5, and we can open it and we can route the MIDI to this channel. So if we just go in here and find shaper box. So now we have MIDI sending into the shaper box. And now it's obviously not sending there yet, but it'll be in just a sec. Right now. And now you can see that we can try to list out where the awful note is. Oh, I think I almost got it. I got way too many points here. What I don't like about shaper box is the whole like way that they points work. And if we render this now, we'll use it audio, because sometimes if you render this, it won't work. Whoops. Double sound, and then we go into instruments, and we go into presence. Right here, we can actually record it. So let's record it real quick. There we go. And play it. And then we'll align it in the right way. So you see right here, we'll just move it a bit, and now listen to it in the context. And now they're sounding a bit unnatural, but if we route them to the same effect send as the vocal, so we'll check what we have routed here. We have a delay and we have a reverb. We'll just throw the sends into the strings and see what happens. And now we can add like a nice melody with the cello. Why is there reverb on here? Effects. I want to add my own. There we go. Reverb off. So if we choose this reverb. adjust this a bit later so that it like sounds very like a bit tighter. So let's try shifting it. Starts a bit too soon. Let's listen. Let's see if we can add a fast one in here. Dun, 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 I like it. There we go. And then we just prolong this note, and at the same time we obviously we're gonna automate this so it sounds nice, but like it adds a lot of emotion. And then we're gonna look at where it has to sit in the mix for it to work with the vocal. Let me know what you think about this, since I'm very curious. What we'll do first is I wanna try a since I wanna try stuff with this one. Yeah, it hasn't added the effects. No. And now we can try like let's try a third up. Let's listen here. Yeah, that sounds cool. Let's now see if we can add on the second part a octave up. Oh, this actually sounded sick if we just put it like. Oh, this is so sick. Let's actually pan it like it's supposed to. Like we'll pan this very hard. What do you guys think about the cellos? Let me know. I haven't heard anything. Chat, you can be better than this. And we'll also route, instead of routing them to individual effects buses, we'll put on the same here. Alright, Swagbot. Who's this? Who's this? This is a new guy. Grew up listening to Arabian Nights. Thanks for the memory, my boys. Thank you, I really appreciate it. I make a lot of different music nowadays, but it's still cool that you're a part of the journey. Arabian Nights was a really funny story, like most of my tracks that were like memorable. They have some human element behind it, and that human element was me being able to be in the studio with Nick Sading and just be able to talk about ideas. NCS was actually not the first label we sent it to, but you know, obviously was the right one because it's one of my biggest tracks right now. So I'm really appreciative of them pushing the track. Don't have Arabian Nights, but I do have one artwork. So I have all of these artworks for releases that really meant a lot to me. Here's one of them. So I'll change this to camera only, and you'll see here. So this is Perfect 10. It might not look that good with the coloring, but you can see it right here. Like, this is how it looks like. I have one for some of my other releases. I just collect these to be able to like have some good memories of the tracks. We have one for this far right here. And these are all like custom made by me. So I purchased the frames and printed these out. You can do it yourself as well. And it's really good to have in the studio because you see all of these producers with their plaques. And it's easily like, you can easily try to chase for them and easily try to order something really expensive online. But this didn't cost that much for me. Like, it's maybe like 10 euros per frame, and then you have to also print the photos, which is less than 10 euros. So maybe you'll end up with maybe 15 euros per one of these. And really worth to have in the studio because I want to have stuff that inspires me, reminds me that I'm in the studio working on music and creating something cool, you know? So that's kind of the stuff that helps me to like remember that, you know, who am I as a person? Like, and the music industry always tells you, you can think about it when you get big, but when you get big, like, it doesn't feel that special because you start chasing for another dream you have and another and another. And at that point, like, who are you as a person? Like, do you have any personality at all other than music? Cool, that sounds good. Swag asked a question. How do you feel when you realize you made so many people wonderful moments? It's amazing, man. Like, I really, I couldn't be happier myself because of the fact that, you know, if my music does something for people, that's what I try to achieve, you know. I want my music to touch people in a certain way. And that's why I, for example, focus on stuff like strings. Because these are the instruments that I grew up with. I actually have a cello over here, but it would be a bit of a hassle to set that up right now. Might do that on another stream, you know. Play some live music, demonstrate my shite vocal and piano skills, but cello, I think I'm okay at, you know. Pizzicato. So yeah, no, I'm like really appreciative of you guys being able to be a part of the journey and, you know, following along with my music and my crazy ideas of whatever I want to do, and not leaving me after like a few years just because I don't do Future Bounds. Actually, my inspirations don't stem from Future Bounds. I've been doing music for almost 11 years now. And back then, I used to listen to a lot of different stuff. I can show you some stuff of the... I collected some of my old memories in terms of, like, musical inspiration. Because I'm going to be doing this, like, really exclusive set somewhere. And I was thinking, what do I want to bring to the table? And so I just came to realize that it's the music that I love. And I want to be able to showcase it. So, what do you use for vocal modification? A lot of things. I can't narrow it down to one thing, but if you mean like, do you mean like transient, not transient, but like formant shifting and stuff, and like how to do like more creative stuff with the vocal? Let me see. Give me a sec. I just have to make sure that this works. Hello, Mofolk. I'm showing my early inspirations right now. So if we go into Spotify, you'll be able to hear what I'm actually getting inspired by. This is one of my favorite tracks. I used to listen to this album a lot. And back in the days, we listened to a lot more albums. So, like, I love deadmau5. Even though if he might act like a cunt online, he's still like such a, I don't know. Like, his music has touched so many people. Like, this track is sick. And Wolfgang Gartner, Jesus man. There's so many names over here which I really respect. And then you have a different, like, musical change here. Or where is it? There we go. Listen to this. That's so cool. I also love this track by Wolfgang Gartner. I love that they made this without splice. Dude, the only thing back in the days was Vengeance. I remember I have so many Vengeance packs because that was the previous splice. Whoops. Where is that track? And then you have these classical chords and you go into this. Also this, like, Lucky Date, dude. Did you modify artist vocal into deep? Yeah, I did that on that track. But like, he made such good music. I'm gonna play like short snippets of it because it's in Universal. And man, the old revealed, like, they put out next level stuff. If you're a Future Bounce fan, like, you don't know about this whole era. I know about it. And this was what inspired me to, like, try it, you know, when Brooke started doing it and get my own EDM influences in there. Because people like to say, oh, RudeLies sound this, RudeLies sound that. I don't actually agree. I think my sound is inspired by a lot of people that I really look up to and that I saw, like, some production techniques by, like, Holland Rush, Jags. I even made a track with Jags back in the days. Can you send me that playlist? Oh, hell yeah. Let me see. This is like a plan for one of my sets, but I'll send it to you on WhatsApp. Luckily, I was able to manage my widescreen so that nobody has to see like all of that information. This track, man. I'll also send you this, Mo. And then listen to this fill. And then you have Rip It Up as well, like. Like his sound design, it's so unique. You can't find this nowadays. People don't try to sound design. They just compress the shit out of sounds and they're like, yeah, we can put this up on SoundCloud. Yeah, that's my little rant about SoundCloud. Also this. I remember a friend of mine in school showing me this. I was like, this is a banger. I think this was one of the first times I heard about Knife Party. So much innovation. Yeah, there is, but I think people are not really having the right mindsets for like the innovation that needs to be done for EDM to be there. And also, there's not a lot of people talking about it. Hence why I'm here, and I'm trying to talk about it. Of course, we're 9 viewers now, but hopefully in a few months, we'll be a few more. And we'll be able to, you know, just discuss whatever is going on in the industry. Since I do have experience and I'm talking to people like, man, I have so many like the big industry people that I'm talking to. It goes down in tempo. It went from like 120 something to 110. Listen to this. Did you hear that? Sounded like Disperser. It's 2011. This was 12 years ago, guys. 12 years ago. It did sound like Disperser, didn't it? Also, old Porter Robinson. Who remembers when he made Complextro?
Say my name and you can say it with honor.
I mean, of course, I'm happy for Porter. We all have to evolve. Same thing with me. But these tracks were awesome, and I think something I will say about artists right now. I think I might have mentioned this before, but on my part, what I think is important as an artist is to follow your own journey and do what makes you happy in the first place, and just as a person. And then, you know, you can please people later. You have to really analyze people like the Beatles and such to be actually able to, you know, make the right calls on, you know, what sounds good, what doesn't. On my end, like, I just have to follow music history a bit more to understand, like, if, you know, something works or what an artist's journey actually is. Because a lot of people expect, okay, so especially in the future bounds community, right, that they own an artist. They feel like they have some kind of ownership that, you know, because I'm a fan of you, you're going to make music that I like. And if you do that for long enough, I'm not going to be able to detach from that. And that's, I mean, how you get famous. And this is an issue that's happening a lot in like the idol industry in in South Korea and Japan. And it's awful. And then you look at the Beatles. Like, their sound evolved a lot. And at the end of their career, they made, like, really weird music. But they still had good songs, and they had their time in the limelight. And, you know, we'll always remember the Beatles. And I think more artists should keep that in mind, because especially in the EDM industry, there are, like, those pushes of, yeah, you should make this one sound. And I do agree, you should have taste. You should be able to, you know, showcase that you have something that makes you special, that makes you stand out. You should have a reason why people follow you. Or maybe for me, like, I just want to put out music I like. But if you're in here for the long term, just think about it. You are an artist and you can do whatever you want. Like, and people can say, oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing this, that. But at the end of the day, if you have a distinct enough sound, especially like Mo or Jasper, so John, Tom Wilson, you'll be able to hear that. And people can talk as much shit as they want. I think with that rant, we might as well go back into making music. So Mo can listen to my track and give his honest opinion. You can say if it will sound like too much slap house, but there's some really cool stuff in this track.
I can see the shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. You and I. You and I. The sky is falling.
Yo, thank you so much, Kiko.
The sky is falling. Safe and sound.
second drum sounds more cool. Let's try adding these like plucked strings into the second drop and see what happens. And chat, let me know what you guys think about this. I'm really curious because this is a release that I have coming up very, very, very soon. Let's see now. I'm gonna have to end the stream quite soon because I have some other stuff I have to work on and deadlines. So you guys actually get some music from me. Because if I don't deliver, you'll not get any music, and I can't be streaming for too long. I've been already in here for like 2 hours, so. Let's see how this sounds like with the drop. Banger, thank you, Swag. Mo, honest opinions. You can say that you absolutely hate it. I'm not gonna take it personally. I think like dun. And then we add like just a little bit of sidechain. Da. Yeah, we can do the RudeLies kind of audio editing, which is like on the offbeat we make it like a bit shorter, just so it's like sounds like. Yeah, that works super well in my opinion. And then bum. Yeah. And then we'll see how we fitted that into the space. You should do a tutorial if you got some free time. I want to learn from you because I don't find that much tutorials. What do you want to know? Because if there's anything that I can easily show, then I might do that on stream and then like clip it for YouTube. Because honestly, showing stuff like this is way easier on stream. So Kiko, ask away. Because I want the streams to be like a place where we can do everything, you know? It shouldn't be like that, oh, I have to make a YouTube video about it. I'll just clip it from stream when I show it to you guys naturally, and it's gonna be way more fun that way. It's gonna be me that's showing you, not my version of me when I'm recording it on take 10. Mo, you can definitely relate to this. You've been quiet in the chat for a long time, unless you left. So it's like, yeah. It's a lot to do with like what I feel comfortable with. I feel way more comfortable streaming than recording a YouTube video, because I might have to do 10 takes because I'm not feeling comfortable, and you're turning on the camera, you're setting this all up. And if you haven't done it for like a long time, then you'll feel like, ah, I can delete it, I can edit that later. But with streams, I feel like I'll edit stuff anyways. Alright, let's try this, actually. Dun. We'll try some reverses, so we'll reverse this sample. Like, do some Jonas Sadin kind of stuff. And then we'll add maybe some weird plugin to it. Let's think, what's weird? Rift. Guys, so this is also a very important thing about music production. You have to think about, how you make stuff better. Wait, let me change this. There we go. Now you can also see what I pick. Alright, so we'll add ref to this. And I also hear a little click here. And I think we might need to, like... so what I'm using here is a folder. And what this basically does is make sure that I can, manage samples a bit better. And, they're not clogging up everything. So ref, we want to add, let's see... vocal character, perhaps? I don't know. This sounds pretty interesting. Let's check it. And let's turn down. That actually sounded super, super cool, in my opinion. So let's reverse these as well. And make sure this is the right length, and then we just copy them over here, and we'll see how we get the other strings that's sounding good. Now we have a little bit of side channel here as well. We'll see how we add the other side chain into these strings. I'll just do them on sync because I can't be asked to do the volume animations right now. They seem to fuck up with one synth, so I'm not gonna do them with We'll also add more reverb, like right here. And Einar told me to remove this part, so I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna check how the end sounds like. Oh, there was a cool drum fill there. Also, something really cool you guys can try is to like try to replicate real drums. That really does a lot. Oh, maybe we'll do like some string stuff in the end. At the end, I think that could sound like super cool. Just like as a people say, oh, shorter tracks, but for me, I want to do some cooler stuff. You know, want to learn from you. How to modify vocal, etc. Yeah, I'll show you what I did on this one and what's actually on. We'll add this like melody layer. And we'll remove the sidechain from here, like right over here. We'll add the other like string elements in here. Maybe we have some orchestral elements that we didn't use. Like we have this. That's also a super cool element in here. Let me see. Let's see if maybe we can add this on drop. I really like this. So what I'm gonna do, let me see if there's any like particular automations. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of automations on this. So I'm just gonna render this whole thing because this already sounds really cool. Can't even remember what synth I made this in. Ah, it was in Mai Tai. It was the Studio One synth that I made this in, and then it's like post-processed to absolute hell. With a lot of different plugins that I'm not trying to go into today. Like, my thought process when I make anything is asking questions to myself. You know, it's a lot of talking to yourself. But basically here, what I want to do is that I want to match up the groove to try to see if I can fit the synth in. Ooh. That actually sounded really cool. Bam bam. And I write my music like I write an like I write an orchestral piece. That's how I'm trying to think about it. You should do more streams then, because whenever I want to learn something, tricks or tips on you, I go to your old lives, which streamed 2 years ago. Yeah, dude. And that's the thing. I'm gonna be doing more live streams now, because that's the way that I, go to explain about stuff. And if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask them in chat. I love when you do streams like these. Thank you. Well, the thing is, I don't want to only do music production streams. This I'm doing because I'm having fun, Also, this shouldn't be here. Okay, yeah, this works quite well. Nice. Let's see if we can match up with the strings. Because I'm thinking differently about music. It's been a long time, and during that time I did my first live stream on YouTube. I was only focused on sound design and that kind of stuff, and it's still important, yes, but I just personally don't agree with the statement that it's the end all with music production. I'm enjoying more stuff like this. So, trying to fit stuff in. We'll put this really far back into the mix. Maybe add, a plate. Let's see. This is a TR5 plugin. We'll see what... is there a mix knob here? Oh, it's a demo version. Nice. I do have a UAD plate as well. There we go. I want to make the reverb time very small. Usually these frequencies are a lot of trouble. So I'll have it sitting in the background. And also just doing some panning over a long period of time. That's too loud. Yeah, it's that part is way too busy, so we'll make sure that it's a bit more bearable. There's only 3 elements and it already feels so busy. So maybe just... I'll answer that question in just a sec. And then we'll just add this note, and that's where the song is gonna end. There's some... here, see here, it's like a little bit off. And I want to see if every like effects is and the center turns so I can like lower it over time. Yeah, and then we'll lower it in volume, and we're pretty much done with the track. We have a volume controller right over here. Oh yeah, we lowered it in the second half here. How do you pan things around like instruments and drums? Right, so let's see. I tried to think about them like in a setting. You have to kind of pull a picture up and have to imagine the instruments being real. What do I mean by that? Right, so I'm gonna find a photo for you and showcase exactly what I mean here. So, if we go to see orchestra setup. Orchestra is pretty good way to demonstrate this. Let's see. Can I just pull up this photo? Copy image link. Alright, cool. So, if we go over to the web browser, you'll see now that an orchestra has quite a lot of... if I just remove the chat for a bit. You see like they have different positions where they are. Like violins are right here, you have cellos, double basses. And this is you also have to think not only about where you pan them, but also how far away in the mix they are. Let's take another example. Let's just go and find a band. So, rock band setup. Let's just do that, something like this. Like this is also a good example of this. Right? So you have your lead vocals, you have your bass player, you have your guitar player, you have the amps, and how far away are those, right? So I hope that kind of answers that question. Let's now go over to Studio One and I can showcase. So that's how I think about panning. Let's see where all the elements are, like right here. This is in the center. You see this pad is to the right. I think this should be like a little bit... Like here, it's a bit too loud, so we'll check how we fix that.
Shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. You and I. You and I. The sky is falling. Dum, dum, dum.
So I panned this a bit to the left because I'm trying to make space for them in the stereo image. And a very important thing as well is that it works in mono.
Shadows look like you.
Of course, it sounds way more narrow, but here it should sound good. You can still hear the hi-hats and most important things, but when you open it up, it becomes like a different world. So I'll show you what I did with the vocal, right? So not a lot of plugins on here. It's just lower down in volume. I think this is the actual like how the vocal sounded like. Totally dry.
Dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The
And what was it originally? It sounded like this. So
dum da da, dum
there is like, and it's just pitched down. It's not that hard, you know?
dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da.
Then some EQ for the high end, some Mog to add some additional like high mids.
Dum dum, the sky is falling.
This is a huge difference. You might not be able to hear it, but this is like very subtle. Then Soothe to remove all of the kind of trash.
Sky is falling. Dum dum da da, dum dum da
And then the
da.
last plugin is just for volume automation. Then it's reverbs behind them.
Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is.
Also, what helps is trying to think about it in a mix setting. If you don't get the sound you want, it's probably something to do with the mix. Because where like how you put your volumes. People like to talk about, oh, I use this EQ for the vocal, I use that for that. But you have to remember, come back to actually managing your mix in like a volume setting. So what is important to be in the front? Yeah, in dance music it's the kick, right? Everything else is playing around it and it's taking so much space. But it's giving that cool sound to it. And that's the same thing in Valentino constructs. I hope that really helps. So yeah. Let's listen to it and then I hope that nobody like fucking tries to leak it. Because it's gonna be a while before it comes out.
I can see the shadows look like you.
Let's listen to it from the second break because that's what we tried to work with.
Down.
Oh, I wanted to do another thing here. I wanted to adjust this thing.
I can see the shadow that will keep you safe and sound.
Also, let's try to maybe add a flanger to this real quick because I thought that it didn't sound like that cool. Why is it muted? There we go.
Safe and sound. I can see the shadows look like you. I can see the shadows. I gotta forget, find something new. The shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new. There's no going back for you and I. You and I. You and I.
I want to add this here so it just doesn't feel that empty.
Shadows look like you. I gotta forget, find something new.
Then here we'll turn it
There's
down.
no going back for you and I. You and I. You and I. The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Also, let's do this here.
You and I. You and I. The sky is falling. You and I. The sky is falling. You and I. The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
It sounds kind of empty here. So maybe we can adjust the volume of this instrument a bit, of the noise. And then we should be done. It's like, of course it's nice that it's loud, but I want to have some more impact here.
The sky is falling.
Not that much.
The sky is falling.
Like this.
The sky is falling.
Yeah. Yes!
The sky is falling. Safe and sound. The sky is falling. I will keep you safe and sound.
A few too many elements right here. I think like doing this could help it work out.
I will keep you safe and sound.
Yeah, let's do it like this.
Sound.
So the strings are only here for this part. Let's see another question that just came in. So you said we don't have to pan things around. We also have to ensure how much far and close the instrument and how far. Yeah, I mean, it's the whole thing about mixing, right? Panning is a good place to start, for sure. And that's how I started. I was like, okay, so I have an old video. I'll link in chat of this. Let me try to find it. Give me a sec. I'll link this for you guys, where I explain panning and how it can, like, the practical application for it. Yeah, I'll leave this here. So we'll go on sound. There we go, I found it. Let me check. This is one of my old tracks. Splice, drums and sample selection. God. What's it called? Pan. How to use panning. It's the first tip of the week I had on the Soundproof podcast. 273 views. I think it helps you around, like, just with the practical application. What I'm talking about here now is how to take it further to the next level. Right? So. Let's look at Let's see what happens if we just like try to pitch them up an octave. So we take this, bounce them, and then 12 up. Let's make sure both are. No, not this one. Let's see. This doesn't really work. Is this new channel or this Soundproof area? It's an old channel. It's an old thing we did over COVID. And like, I think 2009. Yeah, it was over the COVID period. Where we basically started a podcast with a bunch of people. Good channel to watch. If you want to have some industry insights. It just never took off, like really big. That was my idea. And I saw the future in podcasting and live streaming in that area. Like I've done it so many years already. Like demo streams on Zenworld's channel. My own streams, I did streams on Twitch and YouTube. It finally never clicked. And I think now it's finally like come to that area where it's like, I can actually understand what I need to do to make it successful. All right, so these strings, we'll try to like maybe lower them. It's important if you duplicate stuff like this that you... See how it doesn't clash with the vocal anymore? But it still sounds like... Because there's like... You can't really hear it. It's just like there. Let me see which, is this the delay? Yeah. Alright, let's automate it. So I'm automating it through a send, nothing too special. Cool. That should be the track. And I think here's a good place to stop the live stream. We did a live stream for 2.5 hours today, which is quite impressive. But hey, I'm really happy about it, and we'll see. Maybe I'm back in the weekend, maybe not. I'm gonna have a full live stream schedule for you guys really soon, so that we can do some cool stuff. And until then, I want to thank you all for joining me. I'm gonna answer all of your questions next stream. Somebody asked me arranging a track, and that's honestly, it's such a hard question. Just as I show up, well, Finn, I'm gonna have the full VOD up if you want to watch it, and I have all of like the new music that I reacted to, including some Savage Bounce stuff. So yeah, thank you all for joining me, and Finn, I'm sorry that you can't be here yet. So I hope you tune in time next time. So yeah, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.